When I was growing up, I went to Tom Baines Junior High School. And there was a drama teacher who was different from the rest.
My name is Rob Dougherty. You're quickly grabbing a computer. We've got a great lesson today. I am a teacher here at Tom Baines for 22 years. Star Wars movies came out in May. So I have these memories of going to movies when I was a kid, getting excited like crazy. I like to go see movies on a Thursday. Why? This recipe was made a long time ago. Month? Definitely got to be May. Why? Because when I was a little boy, all the Star Wars movies came out in May. Now, guess what Jamal gets? That's right! Jamal gets the PPC GemX 2119 page protector. Yours free. You take your cup. What inspired me to get into teaching? I guess my childhood. Just like that. When I look back at all the great things that I experienced growing up right here in Calgary. If you don't have any friends, you will now, because you got the GemX PPC 2119 page protector, and they'll all be feeling like, dang, I want to be you. And if I can't be you, it was just filled with getting together with all the kids in the neighborhood and playing out different adventures. We're gonna find ourselves truly organized and ready for film. When I got older, I thought, well, I really like doing those things. I like working with kids. I like creating adventure and excitement and getting kids moving and exploring and creating and imagining and just discovering how great they are. So you look back and you go, you know what? When I was in grade 8, I took a film class, or I was in a humanities class or a science class. I remember getting excited about something. And I'm gonna look for jobs where I can do that. That's what I'm gonna do. When I grew up, I was in a family of 6. Growing up wasn't always easy because I was an easy target. I was this kid that was deflecting a lot. One of my strategies was humor. One time, I stood in line for a movie for 4.5 hours. Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. So good. To kind of deflect that negative energy that was, really crippling when you're a little kid. Like, it's hard. You don't want to go to school because you don't want to have recess. That's kind of a sad reality. Like, I don't want to go to school because I don't want recess. There were times when I probably doubted whether I was ever going to be successful and ever going to really feel like I was good enough. But when we got down there at 10 o'clock, the lineup was all around the block. Guess what they call those movies? Blockbusters. If I could go back and talk to myself, I would just say, stay the course. Don't give up, because there's something great waiting for you. You just have to find the right people to surround yourself with. They will invite you to become something more than you ever thought you could be. When I was in drama in high school and stuff, I was great at being funny and improvising, but I was not the drama teacher's favorite. Now, guess who became a drama teacher, right? Rob Dougherty? What? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Teacher moment. With germs be gone for every child. People will often ask me, why do you love Star Wars so much? It started out with the fantasy of Luke Skywalker and being a kid who's got no future and just desperate for an adventure. Star Wars is the glue that holds such a huge community together. Star Wars has just brought so many amazing people into my life. Movie stars, filmmakers, and just anywhere you go in the world, talk Star Wars and you got a friend. They will invite you to become something more than you ever thought you could be. That happened when I met my wife, because I didn't know if I would ever experience love like that. And then my first teaching partner, he was a master teacher. He introduced kids to who they could be, and they discovered more of who they are. because of him. And anything that I'm doing that's any good with these kids, it's not because of me. It's because of Mr. McCluskey. It's because of Jim. Yeah.
There's a kind of a homeostasis about it. It feels like I'm supposed to be here.
The truth is, I'm a collection of all these wonderful people who've come into my life. The title of the movie might be Mr. D, but when you read the credits, these are the people who made it.
Put both of them in there, and then it's like a Canadian with double dope.
How do I want to be remembered? That's such a great question, man. What do you want to be remembered for?
I wasn't really one of those drama kids, but I was very creative, not knowing that this teacher would change the course of my whole life.
Very important to your success that this assignment you show as much creativity as you can. I want you to be creative.
At the end of a school year, you'll often get gifts, especially when you teach like elementary school. But there was one little girl who gave me a gift that really knocked me back.
Film is about finding that creative place in your mind and letting it go nuts.
She wrote on it like this little note, and it says, I trust you. I trusted you. It's a little girl. You know, wow. And that meant the world to me, because I guess that's really all I hope for, is that these kids feel like they can trust me.
His name is Mr. Dougherty. Mr. D, we call him. The most loving man I've ever met. My drama teacher.
I remember somebody in a staff meeting had brought up this question, what's the meaning of life, right? And of course everybody kind of laughed because it's like, yeah, what is the meaning of life? And then the answer came to me. And it was like, I got it, and I know the meaning of life. Our goal in life is to give ourselves away, and in giving ourselves away, discover more of who we are, and in doing so, fall more deeply in love with what we discover. And I think the purpose of life is to fall in love with yourself.
Go for launch.
And you fall in love with you when you give yourself away. And when you give, you discover more of who you are, and it's beautiful. That's the meaning of life.